Good morning, Harsh. $33.4 mil. That's good. Better than me. I am server 364. Originally 362, but we merged. No problem. I didn't pay attention. Did I actually get the uni shard? Yep. Is that music loud or is it okay? It seems kind of loud through my headphones, but... Okay, good. A little bit lower. Good morning, Ishmael. Oh, my screen's messed up. There we go. The best relics for nature. Well, you're looking at the frost for your attack one because it is going to freeze more CC. Basically, with nature, you want the battles to last as long as possible. You want to slow down the burst damage from Horde and the skill damage from League. And those frozen targets take more damage. So that's going to be the one you want to use for your attack. And then... thought there was a specific nature one out. Yeah, I was looking for Sacred Scroll. So you want Sacred Scroll as your next option. I don't know why I couldn't read that part right there. Basically, you get extra buffs for having nature heroes out. So you get more shield for each nature hero. So 6 nature heroes, you're going to get 12% shield. And then for your defensive one, you want Moonstone. More CC. Knocks him into the air. It interrupts skill damage. You can increase the amount of heroes that are knocked up. So that's a good one. I still really like Moonstone for Horde, but it got replaced by Dragonheart for Horde. Thanks, RPG. I can't read this morning for some reason. So you go Frost for your attack, Sacred Scroll, and Moonstone. For League, you have different ones. So you use Petrification Staff. It's the one that's going to boost your League heroes. And then increases their damage taken. And then some people use, I think, the coin. Mighty Gold. But I don't like that one. I like Scales of Injustice. Increase your damage. And then after that, you still use Moonstone for League as well, because it's just so good. Which pet is better for Horde? Let's get these eggs in here real quick. All right, so for your pets for Horde, you have Howley, and then you have Flicker Kit. If you don't spend, you're going Howley, and Howley is going to be the easiest one to level. Plus, he's still pretty good. Some whales even switched back to Howley sometimes at the end, because I think the skill damage for Howley is better. But the specific stat bonuses that you get from Flicker Kit make Flicker Kit better to have equipped on your Horde team. But it's really hard to get copies of Flicker Kit. You have to get this one from the... In Season 2, it starts to just drop. But for Season 2, you have to use the pet selection chests. Those come from events, or you have to pay for them. So... And I did have some questions too. I uploaded a short on my second queue, and people were wondering why I was using Zappy. So, well, how they work is you see the promotion bonuses are all hero attack and all hero HP. So if I upgrade Zappy, then I'm able to increase my Horde hero attack and hero HP. If I upgrade Eggy instead, that's only going to be helping League, which I don't care about. So as you level your other pets, keep that in mind. They don't have to be equipped to give you those bonuses. They can just be sitting here in your pet paradise. But I mean, obviously, if you're upgrading one, it's going to... If you upgrade one, it's going to be better than the Eggy that's not upgraded. So at that point, you may as well put it in your queue. So I have Zappy in my League queue now. I think I had another question. Free to play, which one should you focus on? Are you talking about relics, Poison? So I think we were talking about relics when you asked that question. And we are getting whopped. Relics is free to play. So it kind of depends on which ones you have unlocked. You should have Marshall's Warhorn. This is going to be one of the best epic ones. So keep leveling this one up. And then you'll want to use that one. Basically, you'll just want to use the ones that you have leveled up the most. You know, if you're able to get Eternal Wings is kind of easier to get, free to play. And it's not bad. It gives good heals. What legendary ones do you have unlocked? Power is stuck at 6.1 million. What do you feel like you're behind on? Or maybe you're not behind, maybe you're on just a newer server. So the Duke's Ring is used by League and Horde. So just keep leveling that one up for your legendary one. It's the one I still use. We're just getting some of our dailies done. You need to catch that up a little bit. So if you're free to play, you do not want to focus on your second queue, really. Because it's going to take you a while to get your main queue. I mean, it's going to be strong, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. So you'll want to focus on them. Save all those dice, save all the wheel spin tokens for whenever League heroes are coming out, and you can upgrade League heroes. But yeah, if you are going League, you'll want your second queue to be Nature, because it's going to counter Horde a little bit better for you. But yeah, definitely focus on only League. I guess the only caveat to that is if you don't have Tidecaller yet, go ahead and at least unlock Tidecaller when you can. That way you at least have the hero. But I wouldn't be upgrading any of them. Hello, Yash. I don't have exact time frames, so they changed when heroes release for the newer servers. So I've had some people say they release like when season 2 starts, and I've had people say it's been like a week after. I'm not 100% sure, unfortunately. Thank you for subscribing, Panic. Appreciate it. There is a Discord link as well in the description if you want to join the Discord. There's a lot of helpful people on there that can help you learn all about the game. What is going on here? Season adventure bosses. Are you on season 1? A big problem that people run into is the water shortage. So if you're in an area that you don't have enough base water stats for, you'll need to pop some of those water bottles. And then that'll boost your damage against them. Failed to rally. Good morning, Chad. We have a KVK today. Oh, that started today. And we're getting whooped. I mean, you can hit bottlenecks. I'm actually, let me show you my let me show you my bottleneck. This is really frustrating. All right, so this is my team, okay? All right. Actually, let's kill this boss real quick. When I get up there, you'll see that I too am stuck. It's not the boss. I'm stuck on this. So it's 11.2 million against 25. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Maybe it glitched yesterday. Or I think last time I live streamed, you guys can check out the video. I lost to that every single time for like 10 minutes. I kept timing out. I wasn't doing enough damage. So I don't know what changed. And it let me beat it instantly, but... So I guess that's not a good example. But the timer here, you have a minute to beat them, and it kept running out. Because I wasn't doing any damage. Maybe it was just a glitch. Could have patched it, yeah. It was really annoying though. Oh. But I mean, there's not really tricks with these types of bosses to beat them, unfortunately. So here are the attribute details. If you guys didn't know, how to get to that, you can just always click a hero and click the little information button. And this tells you where you're getting your stats from. So a lot of your attack percentages are going to be coming from your pets. So that's important to know. This is your attack percent. Your base stats are just mostly going to come from leveling and starring your hero. For Horde, crit rate is important. That's going to mostly come from your gear. Same for damage. Crit rate. And then crit damage from your boots. And a lot of the soldier stuff is now in Season 2. You unlock the Royal Sword and the Royal Shield. So a lot of your soldier stats are going to be coming from these two items. They're pretty good. So Season 1, just really you want to follow your goals, your quests, weekly quests. Make sure you're killing the bone dragon thingy. That gives you a lot of good resources. The storm's not really that hard. Just make sure you're leveling up your... It's a furnace for us, but make sure you're leveling up your little oasis. That way you can survive that. And then you get this new boss. The only thing you need to know is if you attack one that's too high of a level and you can't kill it, it's going to come and hit your base. So just be aware of that. Other than that, just focus on the research. The research is good. It's going to give you extra rewards for guild race. Thank you, Dana, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Nitros. Hmm. Oh, this song is horrible. I would do the weapons, yeah, for your DPS. Start promoting those. Alright, those are getting a little much. Just need some chill music. Hello, Huzzah. How's it going? How many days am I in? We are due for another short video. Updating that here probably in the next couple days. I just renewed the other day. I think 180 days, maybe. Yeah, it should be around 180 days. The rankings. I'm 31st in just power. I just blew up a lot of my soldiers for our KVK event, so that dropped me down a lot. Pretty much all the whales have joined TFB now. Here are the guild rankings. How many whales does TFB have? I can show you. One, two, three, four, five. 6, 7, 8. They're like dolphins. They had like 8 whales. They had some more. They actually just lost. They just lost Phila. So Phila was in there too. But a lot of people don't like TFB because they're just impossible to work with. Jin's really nice. Jin left TFB. And then one other person that's a whale left. So they did have more, but now they have less. But they had the 4 strongest, so probably 5 strongest. Neva's probably stronger than some of these people too. What happened to Ice? So basically, we were content with letting everybody grow and have fun in the game. And so we had put up server rules about, you know, the typical server rules. Don't attack mythic carts or guild carts. And then apparently the whales, they're all Japanese. They all got angry because they couldn't just attack whoever they wanted. So they left right before season 2 started and the merges happened. They all left. And then Neva, I'll show you Neva. Neva was trying to get them back. It didn't work. So then Neva left, and then Neva took Fila, Jin, and basically everybody from Ice that was pretty strong. Took them to TFB. Ice was still the strongest guild, but we didn't have all the whales. So, and then eventually everyone just went to TFB because all the whales were there. And I'm not allowed over there because I disagree with their politics. So they wouldn't invite me over, which I don't really want to join them anyway. So then I just joined solo leveling. But it's funny because now that they're in power, so they have the castle. Now their server rules are the exact same as whenever ICE was in power. Which is don't attack guild carts or mythic carts. So they just don't make sense, really. Nice beast. Congrats on hitting Castle 40. That's exciting. Yeah, has some servers are just a little rough. It's a free for all. Nitros, I focused on my DPS weapon, but if you don't have everything on all your other heroes plus 40, I would probably do that before you start promoting. After Castle 40, that'd be a good video. That's a good idea. Make sure all your towers are leveled up. All your barracks are leveled up. And then you'll want to start saving as much crystal and wood as you possibly can. Because you're going to need hundreds and hundreds of millions of wood, billions of wood actually. And you're going to need just as much rubies. That's what's bottlenecking me. If you're able to push to 45, I would start pushing to 45, yeah. Because what that's gonna do is allow you to upgrade your barracks again to... I didn't stick with Harvest Lord because the brilliance timers are not that long. Like, it's only 1 day. So I'm rocking The Warlord one. Some of the research timers are long, so that might help a little bit with that, but my current guild, it's nice. I mean, they're not super competitive. Which is a little bit different than Ice. They're not really super focused on events. But it's a nice chill place to be for the time being. So if you are League as your main Jiro, you're going to want to pick Nature, because Horde's going to counter your #1 team, and then you can use Nature to counter Horde. The best PvE performance is Horde. Yeah, chat. It'll still reduce the timers and stuff, but I don't know. I just like to. I'm just gonna keep running Warlord now. I mean, it's put me a little bit behind. Like, I'm not getting as many resources, and some people are already to Brilliance 2, and I'm still 2 away, but it's not a big concern. Server transferring? Yeah, I've considered server transferring actually. I want to join. I might wait a while because I want to join like a top guild. Yeah, so there should be I wonder if I can show you. There'll be a ranking should be a ranking from season 1 on how well your guild performs. And then you'll get rewards based off of that. So you can see if you get first, what you get. Season 1 had something similar. Should be able to see it in the season 1 screen. We're the youngest in our grouping, which is a little unfortunate, but it's all right. Yeah, the towers are nice. Yeah, being the youngest is a little unfortunate because like there can actually be a pretty big difference in timing. So when you're in, or when you're trying to do your battles, it's just not necessarily your ranked matches. It can be tough. Yeah, that's the extra time they get. They have way more everything because they're probably 2 weeks ahead of you. Castle 20, when do you get Soulmancer? Soulmancer is just going to release over time. Usually, I think it was like maybe 4 weeks in, 3 weeks in, something like that. If you're level 20, then you're only on week 1, probably. But yeah, if I do server merge, I want to, or server transfer, I mean, I want to join one of the top guilds. You mean like the level 111? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I mean, it's mostly coming from just doing, like, collecting your EXP, Lord XP. At this point, it doesn't do anything. Early on, you unlock some rewards and stuff. But I mean, once you, I don't know what level the cutoff is, but eventually it is irrelevant. Oh, you're on week 4? Then Soulmancer should be soon. You could probably go to events calendar and you'd be able to see like what event he's going to be coming out on, because he should be coming out. Season 1 currency. So if you scroll all the way over on the bottom tab, season store. And then you can spend it here. If you're talking about this one, I didn't get any of these tokens until Season 2 started. And now I've been getting them. So Soulmancer might be max level Tavern. How do we check? I don't know if I can check now. Yeah, I didn't get any of those tokens in Season 1, so I would just kind of ignore it. Unless I missed something in Season 1, but I mean, I feel like I should have accidentally at least gotten one of those tokens if they were available, so. Yeah, I just don't think they come out until Season 2, because now I have 20 and we aren't that far into Season 2, really. For an average spender, what are the most valuable bundles to buy? So I would be getting the daily specials until you're, I mean, just however many times you're comfortable getting that, really. Always make sure you have the privilege pass, obviously. And then I would do the daily, like $1, $2, $5 dice and wheel event purchases. And then when the castle event comes out, get some of those castle tickets and just keep holding them until you have enough to get one of the big boxes. And just kind of keep doing that on repeat. When these bundles come out, I will typically get you get 10 of those. That's actually not a bad deal. I'll typically get the pet chest as well once you unlock pets. That's mostly because I am leveling up Flicker Kit, and I have to get those, otherwise I can't level up Flicker Kit. These, I don't know if you have these unlocked yet, but the custom weekly passes are pretty good too. They come out in season 1. So you can pick things like shards and eggs. How many days into season 2? We have 34 days left. Castle skins are definitely worth it. They give you pretty good perks. I would do Cloud Castle first, probably. Yeah, we do. Check the description. There's a link to the server. Cloud Castle is really good because you're going to get the hero level cap plus 10. So I would try and get that one first if you can. And then I would get one of the faction specific ones. So Blazing Fortress or Tower of Chaos for Horde. And then Nature gets Shell's not bad. Shell's like A tier. The best one is Nightfall Castle for Nature. Did you see the food section in our Discord? I never buy this one. I mean, it's only $1, but most of the time it's just resources. So I don't really care too much about it. We do have a Discord. Here's the link. There's a lot of people in there that answer questions every day. And since you're a member, you get a part of the VIP members chat as well. That's where I post access to all the videos early. Just let me know when you join. That way I'm able to add you and give you permissions for that. Alrighty, so you should have permissions now, so you should be able to get into the VIP chat. What are the powers of each of my factions? Let's show it. Okay. So my main faction is Horde. If you watch all the videos, you know that. For Horde, we are rocking the heavy cavalry still. I haven't upgraded the new Divine Spirit. This is new, by the way. Divine Spirit. Have not upgraded that. Gives you more morale and extra HP for being full Horde. My League team is almost 16 million. I mean, you'll have a really good second team, so that's good. You're just gonna be, you'll be a little bit behind switching when your team's kind of that far in, but and then we are using Zappy because it's level 10 over Eggy. My nature is not good at all. I have not done anything with nature pretty much. So they are only 12 million. And then my fourth queue is just a hodgepodge, mostly Horde still, because I was leveling them up anyway. And then my privilege queue is just random. Yeah, Wukong probably... Yeah, the newer servers, it's just really delayed, unfortunately. Why am I using Zappy over Eggy? So when you look at your pets and you look at leveling up your pets that are not your main queue, you need to look at promotions. So for Zappy, your promotions go for all heroes. But if you do Eggy, your promotions only help League. So since you aren't worried about upgrading your League heroes, you would rather want boosts, at least for me, that would still help all of my Horde heroes, which would be Zappy. And then, I mean, the only reason I have Zappy actually equipped in my queue is because I've leveled him up, so he's just stronger now than Eggy. If they were the same level, it wouldn't matter. You could still throw Eggy in. But since I've leveled him up, it makes more sense to do it that way. Yeah, I mean, if your Eggy's level 70, definitely keep him on your queue. But now you're going to have to level. If you're switching to Horde, you're going to have to level up someone else. Yeah, so if your main queue is League, you want to level up Eggy. And then your next one would just be Howley, and then I think it's the bear. Yeah, the bear. Yes. So bear's the same, but I had leveled up Cactini for some reason to 10. I don't really know why. So that's why I have Cactini equipped. It's just a way to min-max. The cat does not drop from eggs, I don't think. The cat can be gotten from the under the snow. So when you go out into the map, there's snow, and you just melt it, and randomly there will be a frozen cat. But I don't think it drops from eggs. I don't think I've gotten a single one from an egg. Unless I just have bad luck. So under the guild milestones, you'll start to unlock the cats. And then I don't know. There's another place where you can get the cat to drop. I don't remember what the other one is. Yeah, it should be under your milestones. So one, two. Yeah, so there's two from the milestones and then one from that guild reward. Nope, for some reason they make Flicker Kit really difficult to get if you're free to play, unfortunately. So why Zappy over Eggy? Because yeah, I'm not a league main, so I don't care about the league stats that Eggy gives. I want all hero stats from Zappy. And I want all hero stats from the bear. If I was a league main, I would get Eggy. And then if I was a nature main, I would care about Cactini. Yeah, no problem. Which resources are you talking about? Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it, Jose. So these are used for upgrading seasonal buildings. So you get coal and then you get iron. I think they converted to diamonds. I had a lot of them and they just disappeared, but hopefully they didn't just disappear and they turned into diamonds. That'd be nice. Thank you for subscribing, Huzzah. I can't believe it took you that long. What were you doing? So there's new buildings that come out in Season 2. You get the Essence Workshop, and this is going to allow you to convert wood, stone, rubies, and meat into Dragon Essence. And Dragon Essence is what you need to increase your brilliance levels. So it takes quite a bit. You also get the Iron Workshop, which takes coal to upgrade. And then the iron you use to upgrade your furnace, so that way you don't freeze to death. Got to get that recognition, I see. Hello, Aiden. We are just doing a Q&A, really, for the most part. I did some of my dailies, and now I'm done with all of those, I think. I'm hoarding. Oh yeah, I do have a lot of VIP points, don't I? Huh. Yeah, I get these from chests and I just forget about them. I'll leave them in there until there's an event like dice or something that I actually want. Right now our dice event is nature, which I don't really care too much about. Hello, Jiro. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. I'm on server 364. Which battle report do you want to see? I'm guessing my main. Thank you to Neha, if I'm saying that properly, for subscribing. I've seen you on here quite a bit, though. Are you just now subscribing? So we're plus 40 everything, and then 2 mythic. Thank you, MK, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. You'll get access to all videos early. We have one already posted for Tuesday, so you'll get access to that one. Tanea, have you just been you can. I'll MK, did you join the Discord? If you did, I can invite you to the members chat. I don't remember if you had joined. Let me check. Yeah, I see you. There we go. Thanks for the super chat, FA8D1. I appreciate it. All right, MK, I just set you up with those member permissions in the Discord. Oh, sorry, we were going through all my stuff. My facilities are behind because I don't know. I don't really care too much about that. Yeah, Tanea, I think you're supposed to subscribe a long time ago. Oh, I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. I got ripped in a video for not pronouncing artificer the proper way. So Yash, thanks. Appreciate it. I'm glad it's helpful. It can definitely be hard to find information. My hero attack is insane. My Horde hero attack or just like my base hero attack? So my base hero attack's higher. Well, it's somehow lower than this guy's. What's he doing? Oh, he has his hero percent up. That research is just so long. Like if you wanted to increase, it's 5 days. It's crazy. Yeah, Soldier's also a pain. Soldier takes forever. I had to put it on the back burner because of Season 2, but yeah, it's just 19 days. That's crazy. That's so long. I would like to see PvP updates to the game. PvP is actually a little boring. The mechanics in PvP need fixed. So my issue with PvP is that you're stuck to just those 5 people. there's not a lot of, or 6 people or whatever the rally cap is, there's not a good way to utilize your entire guild like together against whales. Like there's basically no way to counter a whale. Because it's 1v1s, and it's just, he's going to 1v1 defeat every single person in the rally. What they should do is allow you to allow everybody to just target the same person. So let's say there's a whale, you know, traveling on the map. There's a whale traveling on the map. You can click onto their queue and target them. And if you meet them before they hit their destination, it should interrupt their it should just stop them from getting to their destination. And as more and more people join the attack from your guild, your power increases versus their power. I mean, it would make sense to do it that way. Yeah, this is what was happening the other day. I'm just timing out. They're not doing any damage to me, but I'm also not doing any damage. Alrighty, I'm gonna have to end stream here. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all got your questions answered. Appreciate all the subscription, the new members, the super chats. I will see you all in the next one. I appreciate it. Make sure you join the Discord. We can keep chatting in there if you have questions.